have you with us. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Here's Wolf, counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Guerin. Pass to Bing. And the three off target. It's Giddey on the wing. The kick out to Simmons. Nowitzki. Anthony grabs the board. Drops in the layup for two.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Giddey. That shot, no good. To the paint. Here's Coleman. The layup off target.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Wolf. And Şengün gets it to go.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look. Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Oh, got that one up quick.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Pass to Guerin. Anthony outside. Shot clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now. The free throw drops for Anthony. And Anthony drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Ooh, it's stolen away. And here's the fast break for the finish. And Anthony slams it in.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Out to the wing. Here's Avdia. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice show of force by Avdia at the rim, punishing the defense for giving him the open.
And here's Bailey for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And it's good. 2 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Artest. And here's Anthony. Here's Wallace. And he throws it down with one hand.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Well, this is what you like about Avdia, his competitive fire.
Wallace outside. To the inside. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Good on the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Out to Anthony. From downtown. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. Schroeder with it. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Mills. Back to Schroeder. It's Avdia on the wing. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Yeah, that was a great trip down the floor. Avdia is a dangerous player around the rim.
To the wing, right side. Here's Anthony. Lays it up and banks it in. Anthony's got 10 points.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Anthony outside. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3. He's got 13.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
A nice shot by Artest.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And the visitors call time here. Deciding to change it up. There's the triple. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Bargnani. Now here's Capella. The rebound by Coleman. Here's Mullen. Whoa! He just got it off in time!
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Here's Bing. Driving inside. Here's Wolf. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Wolf's got his second bucket on the night.
Truly a does-it-all glue guy. Giddy helps the whole team with his passing ability.
Here's Wolf. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Mullen. Off target from outside.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. Well, that was clearly a foul.
That free throw good from Şengün.
Well, when you think of all the skilled big men in the league, Şengün is among the best. The kind of player you can run an offense through.
And he can't hit the second. A tight game here in Oklahoma City. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Off the mark there with a 3. Oh, swiped away. outside Gallinari. Back to Ingles. Goes and then on 2 minutes played here in the second. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Blocked! And they recover it. The visitors with the ball. It's a three-point game. The rebound by Coleman. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. Oh, nice shot by Mullen. Mullen's got 5 now.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Outside, Ingles. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Ingles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to our test. Here's Harper. And he goes in for the dunk.
The rook, Dylan Harper, showing some power.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said to start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back over to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Nice move. Oh, sweet move. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Inside. And it's Simmons with the jam.
I mean, you have to love the physicality of Simmons right there. He has the strength and size to finish that play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, no good for Simmons. Here's Harper. Into the lane. And he jams it home with authority.
And slicing and dicing the D to pieces on the attack. Harper has a good feel for when to drive.
Pass to Wolf. For 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wolf's got 7 now in this quarter. A nice shot by Artest.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Wolf. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Pass to Harper. And here's Owens outside. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. And great job to establish position and square up.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. 2:26 left to play in the half. And there's the drive. Here's Anthony. Nice D from Avdia. To the middle. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Guerin. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. 41 seconds left in the second. Pass to Avdia. And he dunks it down.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Anthony outside. Here's Cycling. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bailey. Hartenstein pulls it in. Down low. Avdia. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Anthony. And he makes a first. And it's tied up with that one. 2 on the clock. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Anthony's got 15 points. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter.
underway.
37.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Seeley. Pass to Cycling. Got a piece of it. They recover it. James outside. Goes back up. Basket's good.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's Bargnani. 4-3. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get burned.
Pass to Seeley. Back to Wallace. Here's Seeley. Just free to shoot. And there's James from the arc. Knocks down the triple. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Pass to Giddey for the lead. He drops it from range. Giddey's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And here's the fast break. Pass to Bing. Shot from 16. And he makes it. Bing's got his first points of the game.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Here's Wolf. Nifty move. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. The first free throw is good.
Richie Garrett. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so he hits both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. On the wing, Anthony. Pass to Bing. Here's Guerin. Clock at 6. Giddey with a defensive effort. Here's Wolf. Nails it from 3. Wolf's got 15 points.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Anthony outside. Here's Bing. Pass to Cycling. Good D by Şengün.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
An all-defensive selection in this league. Ben Simmons has all the tools to be elite on this end. Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. And the visitors call time here. outside. Out left to the wing. With the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Hartenstein's got his first points of the night. .149 left in the third. Pass to Wallace. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Turkoglu. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there. And the son of NBA champion Ron Harper, Dylan is an intriguing player. He went second overall in the draft, a versatile combo guard who plays with a lot of confidence.
Avdia can't get it to go. To the paint. Here's Bailey. Off target at the rim. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Stolen. To the right side. Here's Turkoglu. 6 points for him. Over to the wing. Pass to Hartenstein. Out to Schroeder. Clock at 4. Second chance effort. And a nice layup by Avdia. Avdia's got 12 points in the game.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And the visitors call time here. 27 seconds left in the third. Pass to Gallinari. Here's the pick. Back to Ingles. Here's Bargnani. Wallace with a double team. Outside Gallinari. Three-pointer off the mark. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And James puts up a deep three. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. They lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Visitors with the ball. They lead by 1. Here's Simmons. Shikely with the rebound. Now Anthony. Pass to Guerin. Anthony outside. Driving in. Shot clock at 5. To take the lead. Misses at the rim. Right-side Kitty. Here's Wolf. Started by Anthony.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, And as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Bing. To tie it up. Drills it from deep. And this game is tied up now.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Bing. The rebound by Nowitzki. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Wolf. Driving to the basket. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Pass to Bing. To the middle.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And the visitors called time here. Making substitutions here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Wallace. Out to the right wing. There's a screen. Lets it fly. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's a key bucket for Bailey. Showing he can make a difference on the glass.
And the visitors call time here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Turkoglu. The three. Bing with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Now here's Schroeder. Let's loose for three. It's off.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
To take the lead. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
And the visitors call time here. played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Yes, sir, with the three.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Bing. Outside Anthony. And the three misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Anthony pulls it down. .141 left in the fourth quarter. Here we go. Oh, he misses the layup. Here's Bing. Here's Mullen. Anthony fires. He's off from three.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible. What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
Here's Mullen. Here's Bing. 6 to shoot. For three. Sengun pulls it down.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Wolf. Giddy scanning the floor. Puts up the tray. It's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, an elite passing forward. Simmons just dropping a dime.
Here's Cycling. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. It's intercepted, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Going in. Oh, wow!
Look out!
He's the living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Got a piece of it. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it, folks.